Hello Gemini, this is Victoria from Mindful Twinflame and this is your reading with 2024 predictions. We're going to take a glimpse at what should you expect in your life, in your mission and career, and also what is the general guidance from the universe and how to utilize the energies and make the most out of them. Thank you for being with me today, and let's get started. I will start with an oracle card as always. And this is going to be the card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Let's see what we have for Gemini. This reading is for Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. So if you're watching for a Sun sign, please be sure to check out readings for your other placements. And also remember that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you. Alright, so for Gemini we have Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Let's read the extended message. Not very easy to find. All right. It is important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you're rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful, rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. So it's essentially a parallel, a metaphor around karma, right? And how with every decision we make, with every action we take, we can either bring positive karma around, right? Like ascend and make our vibration higher, or we can bring the negative karma around that we'll have to deal with in the future for karmic clearance. Very important to connect with that earth element, earth energy. If you have a chance to be in nature, or at least to spend time among the plants, maybe with pets as well, that could be very helpful energy. If you can walk on the ground barefoot, that would be nice. Depends, of course, on where you're located. In Northern Hemisphere, it's winter, and depending on the altitude, it may not be a pleasant weather for walking barefoot, so please use your judgment for that. But you are an air sign, so this is like asking you to kind of like, from being airy and maybe your mind taking you different places, just supposed to ground you down, so that it brings balance to you, and then you can make a more informed judgment. Your decision will come from a more objective place, let's put it that way. Okay, let's see what we have for you with tarot. So for your love life, we have the High Priestess. This is Pisces energy. Could be dealing with the Pisces. You have the World. This is Capricorn. And Queen of Cups. Okay, for your mission and career, we have the Chair. Look at this major arcana. This is crazy already. This is Cancer energy. The Lovers, Gemini, your card. Wow, this is beautiful. Page of Swords. And general advice, the Sun, this is Leo energy. Oh my gosh, so many changes are coming in for you, and that's why you need to stay grounded, because even if you decide, oh, I just will stay low-key, right? Or I'll keep things to myself, or I'll just stick with my routine, like I don't plan any big moves, the universe is planning big moves for you. So it's not like you have a choice there. It's more about preparing yourself how you're gonna handle those. 8 of Wands, yep, lots of information and communication going your way. Excuse me, and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, bottom of the deck, 8 of Pentacles, yep, you'll be busy. A lot of work for you in 2024. It's coming from a good place, and I see like all these major arcanas, they're wonderful cards. So big changes are coming your way. It's almost like it's been a long time coming, right? And it's almost like the dam is like kind of like broken or lifted and it just bursting through. right? Like, ooh, immediately so many changes and movement forward in different areas of your life, right? But because our brain is not really accustomed to dealing well with change, especially with a lot of them happening quickly, then it may get too overwhelming and you may get too anxious about it. So that's the case when even if it's a positive change, sometimes it can be really hard to see it that way, and it's just like a whoa, not so fast. But like I said, you don't really have a choice in this case. Okay, so let's now take a closer look. You have the High Priestess, the World, and the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign or with a Capricorn. But essentially, there is a closure of some old cycle, and you're being guided to be more emotionally intelligent in the new one, or learn lessons around emotional intelligence, right? Like reading a room, right? Reading between the lines. What was the person not telling you, right? Or take a closer look at the outcome and see how you could have avoided some downfall, right? Or things could have been more productive between you two. Maybe there was a project, I'm getting for some reason for some of you, that you were trying to attempt together and it didn't work out well. Like the collaboration with another person didn't work out great. Could be a love partner, could be a close friend as well, because this part of the spread is about the personal, more intimate space and personal relationships. So look at it with an objective eye, like maybe in this case emotions got in the way, right? Like there is a lot of water energy here, and water is about feelings and emotions. So see if that could change in the future, or what kind of precaution can you take so that personal emotions, maybe ambitions, maybe fears, will not prevent you from being successful, or your partner's feelings and emotions will not prevent you from being successful, right? If it's a romantic relationship, then you probably feel misunderstood, or you feel like they haven't treated you well in the cycle that's closing now. So next year you'll have a chance to do it again, but you are supposed to embrace the High Priestess vibe, that it's a more of a parental energy I'm getting from here, or like when you see somebody else's reaction, and maybe it's immature, maybe it's just coming out of pain and hurt, and you don't just being reactive to it, you understand where it's coming from. And I'm not saying be okay with any bad treatment, right, or any unfairness in communication, but this is for you an opportunity to then communicate accordingly. And you can decide, okay, this is an important relationship for me, so I want to make it work. I want to at least try to get my message across and maybe help this person if it's possible, right? So prepare that communication. If you understand that it's not really worth it and you're not ready to go through those phases, or to try to point out to the person what doesn't work for you, how you want to be treated, or how you want this project to be run, etc., etc., then make again a wise adult decision and part ways. And that way you'll save a lot of suffering to yourself and to your partner. That's what I'm getting for you. Wow, something with my throat chakra just for this reading. That's interesting. For your career space, you have the Chariot, the Lovers, and Page of Swords. So something new is coming in, some new opportunity, new way of partnership, of collaboration. And again, it could be connected, by the way, to that first part of the reading. If, for example, you're starting a project or a business with your friend, or even with your significant other, right? These parts of your life overlap then. But in any case, whatever this partnership is, it has a lot of potential of moving forward and moving you forward in what you're trying to achieve in your career and what you're trying to build long term. But it's very important to approach it, and this person could be that your partner could be younger than you, could be another air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But it's important to approach it from this place of let's combine our strengths and create something beautiful, right? For example, if this person is less experienced, if they're younger, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be the boss by definition, right? It's for you two to still keep that partnership spirit, and that's how you'll be able to move forward. Otherwise, it's like you're gonna be, I'm seeing this image where it's almost like a dance when you're taking one step forward and then 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. So it will seem like you're making progress if you're kind of like struggling through it, you're forcing it, but it's not gonna get you benefits in the end. So it will still be a learning cycle, obviously, but it's again up to you how you want to learn, right? And advice. You have very opposing energies here. Sun is about joy, happiness, and in this deck, definitely a union with someone else. It's like a soul connection, really, a very healing connection with someone. 5 of Pentacles is the energy of feeling left out in the cold, being by yourself, and maybe struggling financially, right? So it's important to not go into the extremes of any of this, not to go into the polarity too strong, but keep a good balance, keep the communication, right? Like if you're getting into this state, and objectively you will be you'll find yourself in both of this next year, right? At some point. If you're in this low state, low vibe, ask yourself, what is happening? Why is it bothering you? Through self-communication, see how you can get out of the rut, of the stuckness, right? And that's when things are going to start turning. And it will be your own responsibility. This is a minor arcana. This will be your own responsibility to get yourself out of that mental state. When you get too excited and too much into like, oh, life is beautiful, I love everyone, right? Be careful with that, because that emotional swing could also result in some broken hearts and feeling of failure, right? Because you up the standard so much, especially if there's another person involved, right? You'll have super high expectations of them. And when they are being human and they don't come up to those expectations, your heart will be broken. You'll feel like they've let you down. So be careful not to swing too much, right? And there will be signs, there will be important information that will be helping you navigate. But it's important to be in that high priestess vibe, where you can actually read those signs, where you get that message, you get that support from your guides, from your higher power. Okay, I hope this was useful for you, Gemini. Thank you so much for being with me today. I love you guys. Don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.